Welcome, everyone, to Mostly Laughter, Some Slaughter, Lords of Chaos.
Dun,
Uh,
dun, dun.
so, how is everybody?
Good.
Doing great.
Better now.
Moderate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Excited about the Christmas coming up. You know, my birthday's coming up here pretty soon, so
Ooh, happy birthday.
Yeah, happy birthday.
I'm looking forward to traveling during the holidays. After all, there is no place like Nome.
Oh.
And thus it begins.
First of many.
Can anybody guess what character Joe is playing? Comments in the comment section.
I guess I should do a little bit more like introductory stuff, right? I'm trying not to just talk about the overlay that I'm all excited about, but so this is a pretty new campaign. We've done one other session. It's set in the Forgotten Realms. It seems like it's got some very cool intrigue going on. We're about to go possibly break legs for some noble, Lady Winter, and good stuff. So with that, why don't I just turn it over to you, Leo, and take it away.
yes. Not a problem. So you were just talking to Lady Winter. She made you take part in this, or you willingly took part in this quest to not be owing her lots of money for your clothes that you just bought, except for Chris. Because Chris was not to be in charge of this. You are still sitting there, and she just told you to go get this guy's money. She then reaches over to her desk, opens the desk up, and hands you a scroll bandolier that has a bunch of scrolls in there, and hands it to you, Brad. Brad's character, and she's like, "Here you go, Smokey. These are everything you need. It's all legal. So if you need to get contact with the Purple Dragon Knights, to whatever you need to do, but all the information's there. So I did a person who wants to work singing at some of my taverns has come from the bayou.
By what?
No,
The
I'm
swamp.
sorry. The swamp. I'm
Okay,
sorry.
swamp I know.
Okay.
Okay. Well, it's a gnome. She's very, I don't know what to say, but she's just going to join you on this mission for now.
Are gnomes the ones with the tusks?
No, those probably are orcs.
Oh, okay.
She grabs the bell and rings it and walks.
I was gonna say.
Mm.
Hey, gnome. Joe, go ahead and describe your character.
Yes. In walks a gnome. Being a gnome, of course, she is roughly about 3 feet tall.
My height.
Yes. He immediately clocks on stingfish. Is it?
Thing.
Yeah, she immediately clocks on stingfish. She's like, "Hey, somebody my height, awesome."
Exactly. We look each other eye to eye for about a second before we go on with the introduction.
She is dressed in traveler's clothes at the moment. Has a rapier at her side and some kind of instrument case on her back. She's definitely dressed for travel and for combat. She's wearing armor as well. Has shoulder-length red hair, long, wide-brimmed hat, keeping off the rain, which she immediately sweeps off as she comes in. Now, this is Lady Winter that summoned her?
Lady Winter, yes.
Lady Winter, it is a pleasure to once again be in your presence. Thank you. Take it these are the gentlemen that I'm to be escorting.
She doesn't, when she talks, she doesn't look her way, because she's not dressed properly.
Mm-hmm.
But she just looks like this. She's not being like rude, but
she's averting her eyes.
She's like, perhaps next time you will dress more appropriately. But yes, these are the people that you will go with.
My apologies. I was dressing for speed rather than appearance, but you are correct, of course. Gentlemen, my name is Marie Laveau. I'm here to aid you in this endeavor.
Greetings.
All right.
Well, you see a 3-foot pteranodon man dressed in a dickie. Okay. Mainly because I don't want to wear anything with shoulder because it gets in the way of the wing flaps. Greetings. Sorry, what was your name again?
Marie Laveau. You can call me Marie.
Mary. Let me try pronouncing that.
That's close.
Okay. Sorry, it's a mammal thing. Don't mind me. Just outside the culture. Part of the fun. Anyways, this is my buddy Smokey.
Yeah, I actually shortened it to just Smoke.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Smoke.
And Smoke is sort of a bronze-colored Sorial with ridges along his back, and as much as a Sorioid can have when he has sort of a sly expression on his face. He's wearing these very fine robes that look brand new and not necessarily. I mean, they're very well tailored, but not necessarily like appropriate for him. Just it looks like maybe he's reaching above his station, but he doesn't have like any of the like the jewelry that one would expect with it.
And we'll also introduce our other. Oh, sorry, go on.
Oh no, I guess that's it.
Okay.
From behind you, a tall, lanky, lavender-colored tiefling dressed like frickin' royalty walks up behind you and goes, "Aha! I see that you have a rapier like me. Perhaps one day we should have a fine duel."
Well, that sounds like a fine thing indeed. I think I have stamina.
I think we should be fast friends, my small one. I am Ephron Duffram Margrie, and I am the hero of this land.
It is a pleasure to meet you. I am Marie Laveau. I believe I am to be your bard.
That sounds appropriate. Great song shall be sung about our heroism from to this day to the end of all time.
I look forward to it, and I shall write those songs, or at least sing a few of them.
Smoke, is this like a mammal thing?
Yeah, it seems like. I don't know. This is...
I'm more than happy now that I have someone to sing my praises.
So you guys are heading out from Lady Winter's estate to the city. You were, to get a little bit backstory on Joe here,
Yes.
you were told by your father that any nobility that was worth a salt was Lady Winter, and that you should go talk to her about making your money there so you can pay your way to the Festival Lights. And so that's why you were introduced. She only saw you at a courtesy to your noble family from the Bayou.
Hey, if I can, any opportunity, yes.
Okay. I'll give you a little bit of backstory.
Yes, perfect. Thank you.
Awesome.
All right. So you, so Brad, do you have all the paperwork with you? read it, or do you just go straight to this guy's house and say, "Where's our money?"
No, I peruse it with interest.
Okay. You let anybody else read it, or do you just read it yourself?
I don't offer to, but I won't be a dick about it.
Smoke, if I had look at some of those
Okay.
writs you're carrying there.
And since I got to be a bit of the comic relief, I'm going to perch on his shoulder and just take a look over his shoulder.
Okay.
He's got spines. I can land on those things without too many problems.
So, I
And yeah, sure, I guess. Have a look.
Thank you.
So-
Don't mind if I do.
What?
In
Whatever. It's all okay.
in Suzail, there is no such thing. There's indentured servitude, but there's no such thing as slavery.
mhm.
Indentured servants cannot be prostitutes because of some writ put it in by the matrons of the area. They put that in rules so that you had to be a free person in order to become a prostitute, because a lot of people were forcing people who were indentured servants to turn to that life, so they were not making as much money, so they put that as a law. And also men, if they get married and they're noble, their property is their family, so their wife, their children. So the way it's written, the contract, I'm not sure why this guy signed it, is not only does he owe the money, his wife owes the money, and his daughter owes the money.
Ooh.
His wife is probably about the same age as he is, around 35. His daughter is maybe 11, 12 years old. He owes about 15,000 gold.
Whoa.
Damn.
It was only 5,000 gold, but he hasn't been paying on the interest. He was, and from the information you gathered on the documents, the reason why, because of that, he was paying off blackmailers, say he was being a drunkard, and the reason he's got a blackmailer is because he went to one of the seedy establishments and got in trouble with the prostitute. This information has been brought forth to Lady Winter. And that's why he's not been paying interest. You can do this one of two ways. You can either, the reason why they don't want to take the woman and the daughter as indentured servants, she's only interested in them. She does not care about him because she feels that he's
Kind of worthless.
worthless right now.
Yeah.
My daddy would call him my own reproach.
Yeah, he's not very valuable to her. So she wants the indentured servitude of the woman or the child, but he has to sign and she has to sign it, stating that they are become indentured servants.
Has
But-
to have an asset legal.
From what you find out in the paperwork as well, she doesn't know.
Oh no.
She doesn't know about this debt.
We about to be the bears of some very bad news.
And the reason they got the $5,000 loan to begin with is because she owns a restaurant, and she decided to build a restaurant with that money, that capital. Her restaurant is making good money, and so either he can sign the deed over to the restaurant to Lady Winter, along with, and she'll call it even, but along with the servitude of the woman and the daughter, or he pays back the money. And the reason why the other people haven't been able to get the money from him is he's been stonewalling them and keeping them from telling the wife, so to speak.
Mm. So the lady wants the restaurant and the two of them.
Yes,
Harsh realm.
Well,
you have the ability
I always
to.
say, with the interest they get you.
Yep. Fine print, man. Always read it.
Oh, we about to be the bears of some very bad news.
Or we could do Plan B.
What's
What's
plan
plan
B?
Well, I heard there's some great runes out in the middle of the Stonelands. Maybe we can earn enough money by getting into some random dungeons. That seems to be a mammal thing around here.
We have
For some mammals, I'd prefer not to. That's
we have things to do, and they must
Okay.
be done.
all right. Well, we're going to need a plan about this. We can't just go in there and barge in. That's not going to work.
I think we should be honest with him.
Yes, I'm sure you do. We'll save that as a plan B. Okay.
No, the honesty is that he sucks. That he is not very heroic at all.
Yeah, there's just one problem with that.
Hmm.
There's absolutely no way she's gonna believe us.
Oh, we've got the paperwork.
Yeah, she's still not gonna believe
The paperwork proof.
Well,
us.
I'm sure. I'm sure we can be very convincing.
You have the you can seize the asset, but you can't seize them without them signing.
Hmm.
Oh, that's even more interesting.
But you can seize the girl once the parents die. Yes.
Oh, that's even better.
Okay.
That's part of the rules. So the
That's-
child then has to become an indentured servant. She has no choice
I think I'm playing the wrong character. I should be playing a lawyer.
in the matter. It is, yeah, this guy, well, he signed the contract. So, I mean, it's there in black and white.
Hmm. Well, here my first thought. My first thought. We approach him, and we let him know that we're here, and we let him know that we know what's going on, and we let him know that the Lady Winter is coming for his money, and then we give him some options. We see if he can come up with the money right away. If he can't, we see if he's willing to tell his wife.
Is there a timeline for when he has to pay all this back?
He's already overdue,
Well,
right?
Yeah, he's already over
Way
here.
overdue. Okay.
Take
Yeah.
action on it anytime you want.
Ugh.
But she's not interested in him.
No, because he sucks. Okay. Ooh.
And
He wants to waive his right as an indentured servant and then sign over that his wife becomes an indentured servant. That she has to agree. Which means that his daughter then becomes an indentured servant.
what time of day is it right now?
That was early in the morning, so it's probably around 8, 9 o'clock in the morning.
And
Okay.
she owns a restaurant, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's have breakfast.
Yeah. Let me see if I can. Let me see if she's working, and if she is, let me see if I can chat with her a little bit about maybe get some information about her and her husband, see how she feels about him. Maybe this might be something we can go behind his back.
Okay. All right, so you head off to the inn, so to speak.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's breakfast time. There's people. It's pretty packed for a little restaurant. And there's a lot of people there. There's like a little bit of a line out the front. And then people like, then you see people sitting there just like devouring the food. And you see the woman very quickly cooking along with her daughter. They're both like hammering out food, like, and there's a lot of wenches, carrying the food back and forth.
Wow.
Yeah. And they seem to be like cranking it out. One person's like collecting all the money, a big burly guy.
Mm-hmm.
That wouldn't be a problem.
Do we know what the husband looks like?
No, other than his name is Frederick.
Hmm.
Wait a minute, Mr. Fargus is his name.
Sorry, say
Frederick
it again.
Fargus. Yeah,
Say it again, Frederick.
Fargus.
Fargus.
What's the wife's name?
Suzanne.
Take up the daughter's name.
Julia.
Sorry, Leo. I know
Like
I know
that?
how fun it is coming up with names.
No.
No problem.
You think that Frederick there? That lot got taken the money, or you think that's
Probably.
another hired hand?
Probably a hired hand, but we can check.
True enough. Okay. The
Okay,
line
so
which is
tell you what, you keep an eye on him, and I'll see if we can. I'll check. So not facing him, I'm gonna say very loudly. Uh, Damn it, where's that guy Frederick? And
Subtle.
well, no, I know, but
I like it.
Okay.
the thing is that if he does if that like grabs his attention, then that's probably the guy. If it's not the guy, well, then I could be talking about some other Frederick.
The woman who's the lady, Miss Vargas, is like, "You looking for my husband?"
Okay. I'm gonna. Excuse me, gentlemen. I need to use the little bird's room. One moment. Okay, I'm going outside the building. I'm gonna double back in case he makes a run for it.
That doesn't seem like the guy's agitated at all.
Okay.
There. Oh God.
So yeah, and yeah, I'll give Efren and Marie a look, see, and try and get an idea of how they want to play it from here, like in terms of like saying yes, we need to talk to him, or no, we're looking for some other Frederick.
I go like I got this.
I will capitulate.
Are you approaching the two people cooking?
I do actually. And quick question: the layout of the inn, is there much space to sit and chat with people who are cooking, or is it sort of closed off?
It's in another building, so to speak. So let me go ahead and move you guys over there, shall we?
All right, sure, let's do that.
So they're cooking back there. So let me just go ahead and get the people real quick.
Okay.
Character she's in the way. Oh, that's a nice map. Ooh, very nice map.
Yeah.
So lady's over here. Well, she's actually over here cooking. Like she's handing out stuff, but she goes back and forth into the kitchen.
So our information is that she doesn't know about this money that was borrowed for this place at all. No, she's got no idea. She's like, just came out of the ground one day. Okay. All right. So the best con is the simplest con. So that's what we're gonna do. All right. So I walk up and try and hop on a stool so that I can make sure that she sees me.
Guess what? They do have booster seats in this show.
Now the child is there, and then let me get the big guy. And that dude is manning the till over here. So, all right. So, wherever you guys want to put yourself on the screen, let me know. So.
Okay, so I'm gonna sit here.
Okay. So you can drag your characters.
Okay.
Where are the characters?
How do we do that?
You just just grab your picture and you just boom. See? There's them.
Could be cute.
Did we break Jason? Oh my god!
Yeah, what happened there?
I'm trying to figure out how to drag. I can't seem to drag.
Yeah, it's a little weird and tricky.
Here you go.
I
I'll do
find
it
it
for
helps
you.
if you click on the name.
Oh,
right in the picture.
thank you. Thanks, Leo.
See, you can see yourself, right?
Yeah, now I get it.
Yeah. Well,
Here.
there's two of me and okay, I got rid of one of them. Okay.
There's
There's two of me.
Twins.
Awesome.
All right. So, all right.
After I do my perimeter, I might as well join the rest of the party inside.
Okay.
I'm just looking for any getaway points.
Yep, it's a good idea. Thinking like a rogue.
So I guess we're sitting at this table. Okay,
Sure.
we'll sit at that table.
Okay. I will join our fellow companions here.
Okay. Zach, what can I help you with?
Mrs. Vargas, I apologize for interrupting you in the middle of the breakfast rush, but we have some very important business we must discuss. We're actually here on behalf of the Lady Winter.
When you say the name, everybody else is used to this. But when you say the name, you see people perk up and kind of look at you. And a couple of people actually leave.
Wisdom.
In the middle of eating, they stop eating, they get up and leave.
Okay, I'm getting my dives out, putting them on the table.
I immediately okay. I immediately look around, look back, and for I just there's maybe a moment of hesitation that an experienced face reader might recognize, but otherwise he's just like, nope, that's exactly what I wanted to have happen. Exactly what I wanted to have happen.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Now, I don't know if any of I'm told that at least one of my companions over here has some experience in the kitchen. Perhaps if he was to help you out with the breakfast rush, we could discuss our business faster.
Well, right after breakfast is lunch, and I gotta stop. Got the pig in there roasting, and I gotta keep watching on it. It's gonna go bad, and I got other stuff, pheasants.
I understand. I understand. Believe me, my mama ran a few kitchens in her day. I have been underfoot, and I understand.
I'm a little short-handed because I don't have an extra cook.
Well, I know that at least one of my companions has some experience in the kitchen. I personally am not great, but I certainly can see what we can do. This business, however, is not going to wait very long. So
I understand. I understand about your sort. All of a sudden, you hear the little girl, "Mama, what's going on? Is everything going on okay?" Give me a perception check.
just me or everybody?
Just you.
Just me? Okay.
Because you're only person able to see the girl pop out from around the counter. They're not close enough to see it.
I do shake my head sadly when she says she understands.
Yeah, clearly she doesn't understand, but she understands that you represent something very important. She knows who Lady Winter is.
That is my perception roll.
Okay. You can see the little girl. She's like, "Mama, is everything okay?" He's like, "Yeah, just go back to
I smile and wave at the girl.
scrambling the eggs." Well, discussing these kind of things may be a little precocious for people that come here. So if you want to come inside and talk while I'm cooking, then I won't stop you.
Thank you. I appreciate that. That sounds perfect.
Orgoth, let him through. It's okay.
Is that like an ogre or something, or a Goliath? Or
Have work.
Oh, half orc, awesome.
Those are the ones with the tusks.
Yep.
Don't worry, my friend. We're here from Gnome Land Security. You have nothing to worry about.
Oh.
No puns.
It's better than the short jokes. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
And then I turn around and I look at Ephran.
Mm-hmm.
Ephran, your mother runs a inn, does she not?
She does.
Excellent. Then you're familiar with the kitchen. Come along. You two as well. We're going to figure
Okay.
out something for you. Come on.
I'm not going to miss this. This should be entertaining.
I will follow because I'm like, okay.
And I scratch my head, kind of confused, but all right.
The gnome looks
Here's
at-
some more rope.
Yeah, it's kind of my thought as well here.
This
Either-
is
This will
great.
either be really good or really bad. Either way, I think it'll move the plot forward.
Chris, give me a perception check.
Okay, I will do so. One moment.
I wink at the half orc as I go by.
Yeah.
Oh,
He
14 perception.
kind of gives you a little accusative look, but then he gives you a big old toothy smile.
I'm making friends already.
That's funny.
14 perception, if that matters.
Yeah, I gotcha.
I will go into the kitchen and,
Okay.
and basically go, so do we add liquor to it?
Tell you what, show me what needs to be done, and I'll do it. I gotta film it.
Hang on. A great hero got to learn to cook at some point in his life.
Chris, did you get that whisper?
I did.
Okay.
Oh man, my ethics are going off. I hate it when it happens.
You have ethics?
All right.
I'll go to wherever the cooks are and basically like,
There's only 2 cooks in the kitchen, so
I'll
he
go.
puts you over to a pot and says, "Here, just stir that. You can't miss
Okay.
Oh, stirring I can do.
it. Just stir it. I'll keep an eye on it. Okay, just keep stirring.
Sounds good.
It'll be a lot of help. What can I help you with, sir?" And she's preparing food and giving it to the waitresses that are coming in and grabbing table 4, table 6.
One moment. I believe I can help as well. I take out my fiddle and I play a jaunty little tune, and I cast Unseen Servant.
Okay.
Okay, now this is where, unfortunately, I have to break things for a second and ask, how does magic work in 5th edition?
It's basically you have to have the component to cast a spell, and just whatever you need to cast a spell, you just cast a spell.
And you gotta spend your
If it's
Spend however long it takes to cast a spell to cast it.
yeah.
Okay.
So
What level is that, Joe?
That is level 1.
Okay.
So you'll have to use up your level 1 slot for that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Otherwise, it doesn't.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's not that much different, to be honest with you.
yeah.
Okay.
One of the nice things about the current version of Roll20 is if you see the on the bar along the right-hand side, the one that's like an eye.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ah,
You can type in Unseen Servant there, and it'll pull it up, and you can open it up, and you can see all the details.
Oh, I don't see that. Am I going crazy?
And you
it's right
also
between
add it to your spells.
the journal and
Ah.
Yeah.
box.
And, yeah.
Is that question, Leo? Sorry.
You can also add it to your spells, can't you?
Yes, I believe so.
That's cool.
I didn't have any luck filling out this. I got lazy.
That's all right.
But yes, I cast. It takes an action to cast, so I cast an Unseen Servant. And
Oh, that's really cool.
Just whispered, Chris. So no,
Yeah, how do you whisper again? I can't remember for the life of me.
it's
/W.
W and then the name. So you /W if you want to do anybody. So you if you want to whisper Brad, you just go Brad, and it'll probably type his name in for you, and then you can whisper him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So in your case, it'd be Leo, right?
Yeah, well, I'd be the GM, but you just whispered me a few minutes ago.
Okay.
You're right. Whatever you did, you did.
Okay.
Awesome. I cast Unseen Servant, and I direct it to do what I think will help out.
Okay.
Mostly
Cool.
keeping it to simple stuff like cleaning.
Okay.
That's cool. It's kind of like Ephron's like, he's like, I thought we were here to do something. He's getting bored already.
What can I help you with, sir? Oh, my lady. What can I help you with, my lady?
I'm coming about some very unfortunate business. Turns out the Lady Winter lent your husband a large sum of money some time ago. And that money is now quite a bit past due.
She looks at you, goes. She's like, what? We're doing so well. We're making so much money. I don't know why it's easy.
Yes, I'm not certain either. My understanding, and please understand, I don't. I was raised in a small town in the swamp, and the last thing that you do in a small town in the swamp is stick that nose in other people's business, especially when you have a nose as noticeable as mine.
I thought I paid that. I gave my husband money to pay it off. I don't
Yes.
know.
And that seems to be the question. We're not sure exactly where that money is going, but it's not going to the Lady Winter.
What?
Uh,
How much do we owe?
the total right now, including late phase and entrance, is 15,000.
She drops the plate, whatever she was holding.
Yeah.
Good reason.
What?
Let me
No,
get into it.
There's no way I can pay for that. I don't have the money. She starts crying.
Peace. Mrs. Vargas, I understand this is a horrible shock, and I do apologize to be the one that has to deliver this to you. We are here because we want to make sure there's an arrangement that is beneficial for all parties. Here, keep on working in the kitchen for a while. Don't worry about this. And in a few minutes.
I understand.
I give her a handkerchief to wipe her eyes with. I give her a handkerchief to wipe her eyes with. Now there's customers out there, and they're here for your coffee and your fine food. So you worry about them right now, okay?
I'll do my best. And she goes to clean up the mess. And
Oh no, I will take care of this. I direct the unseen servant to clean up the plate she dropped. Okay, so I don't know anybody's strengths and weaknesses. So the daughter is still in the kitchen?
Oh, yes.
How's she reacting to all this?
She's distracted
She's distracted right now.
because I am juggling small copper coins in front of her and being mildly entertaining.
Ah, excellent. Good job.
And the daughter's what, 10?
Yeah, about.
Oh, this is fucking awkward. Okay.
10-year-old girl. We don't reveal anything yet to a 10-year-old girl. She's not.
She's like 10, 11, somewhere in there. She's old enough to understand what's going on.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's just one of those things that is still.
It's just okay. So I know I can't talk with this about Ethron because he's a little naive. That boy. And I don't know if Smoke is going to. Yeah, I can't. Okay, well, Smoke's basically my only other option.
Sorry.
You got two options: the fighter or the other rogue.
Yeah, the sly-looking lizard guy or the naive fighter. I wave smoke over to a corner, kind of out of the way.
Okay, I'll head over. I
Yeah, so-
notice that everybody's limbs are intact.
Yes, well, I'm hoping this won't turn to literal leg breaking. I don't think we'll have to. I'm pretty good at reading people, and it strikes me as she's definitely been trying to pay that debt back. And
Yeah.
she knew about the debt.
Sadly, trying doesn't mean nearly as much as doing.
Very true. So,
I mean, I know that Winter doesn't want the deadbeat husband, but seems like we still need to find him before before word gets out.
agreed. Because wherever that money's been going, we might be able to buy a reprieve for these folk if we can find out where it's been going. I have a feeling there's a lot more to this than we've been led to believe.
Oh, you don't think he hasn't just like pissed it all away?
Maybe, but that's an awful lot of gold to piss away. And I come from a family of people who pissed away gold. I think we may have ourselves a game of gnomes here.
Three gnome puns.
More.
Perhaps we should ask her where to find him, saying that it'll if we can converse with him, it'll go much easier.
I think it's a good idea. All right. Now remember, the best con is the simplest con.
Yeah, I don't even see other than saying that it'll go easier if we find him. I don't see any reason to lie even.
Agreed. I think we might want to keep the whole indentured servant thing and taking away the inn to ourselves.
Oh, yeah. That's later.
Yeah. There's a secret conversation going on there, isn't there?
You start to hear the girl cry a little bit. Whimper.
Uh-oh.
The daughter?
What did you do, Chris?
Nothing yet. Nothing.
I do go over there and check. I gotta. Efren, you keep stirring that just like the lady told you.
I'm still stirring. What's going
Good.
on?
Good. I'm gonna go check. I go over to where the weird, loud, strange thing and Chris's character are standing. Everything all right over here?
Okay, you probably hear, we're all friends here. I'll take care of it. Hold out your hand.
The girl's hand?
Yes.
Okay, she. Now, this is when you notice it, Joe. Her arm, you can tell, you see massive black bruises all over her arm.
Oh.
Morality triggered. That's all I'm saying.
Oh.
I think I just developed a Batman personality. I'm just saying.
Yeah, somehow I don't think the deadbeat husband is going to survive this.
This is not going to go well for him.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, this would be probably a good thing to reveal to Efren. He'd be okay with this plan, whatever you guys are doing.
Well, since the cat's out of the bag, this is pretty much what I'm going to do here.
Mm.
I'm just going to give her a quick medic check just so she can, take care of the worst of it. Take a bit of the sting out of the tail.
And then I take over whatever she was doing.
Well, she's a little embarrassed because
Now with that roll,
not really. Oh,
This is what mammals like, right?
Yeah.
Right?
You take care of it.
Yeah.
I saw
Oh,
this.
yeah. This limb is
Joe,
damaged.
did
Best
roll a
to.
diplomacy check.
Sorry, who's rolling a diplomacy check?
Joe.
I can do
Your
that.
turn. Okay.
I think
But on
I
that medicine check, this limb is damaged. Best to tear it off and let a new one grow in.
Yeah, well, they don't. I don't think mammals heal like that.
Nor do you.
I think maybe you do.
Give you those powers.
Now with that medicine check, yeah, you.
Yeah, I tell you something. Say, "I'll help you." I touch it. It hurts the bruise. That's pretty much
Yeah.
what happened.
Is
And then
that
I basically immediately let go, realizing, "Oops."
is that persuasion? I don't think I have. I don't
No
think there's a
persuasion.
diplomacy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Persuasion will work. Yeah, persuasion.
Sorry.
It's that
That's okay.
jumping from 3 to 5 thing.
Yeah.
Rick.
Sorry, I was playing Pathfinder a minute ago, so
No problem.
Hey, no problem.
it's hard
Okay,
to
so
switch
wait.
sometimes.
So which of these is the roll?
The first one.
Yeah,
Okay.
the second one is if you have advantage or disadvantage.
Ah,
Yeah.
got it.
I'll give you advantage because Chris has been. I'll be
Oh.
in it. You
I have played nice with her. Like I
Yeah. So
entertained her, I juggled her. Now you can use your persuasion check.
he,
That counts as assistance, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that.
the woman walks up and is like, "Oh my God, what happened?" She didn't realize she's looking at her now and now you see that that damage is even on her she's bruised and on her chest area.
God.
Yeah, my morality just went off. It's gonna be fun. I need a barrel.
Yeah, it does not look very good. She's like, "What?" Woman's beside herself. And she grabs a knife and says, "I'm gonna kill that bastard!"
Mrs. Vargas.
Ma'am, leave it to the
Suzanne, I know. Believe me. I know how you feel. This is not gonna help you or your daughter.
But what is gonna help if you tell us where he is right now.
He said he was going to go pick up some sausages, but I don't know if he's going to do that. He hasn't come back. It's been almost 2 hours. We're running low. I gave him the money, like I always do.
Yeah. It's fine. It's fine. Listen. Those folk out there, when they come in here into your inn, they want to know that everything's going to be okay. They want to know that they can come here, they can get your fine cooking and your fine coffee, and then they want to leave and know that the rest of their day is going to be great. So what I need you to do, okay, I need you to be strong for them and for your daughter, okay? Can you do that for me?
I'll try, but damn that bastard.
Yeah.
We certainly intend to, sir, ma'am.
All right. We go and go take care of this. Where does he get sausage?
He butchers on 11. Jason, you recognize where that's at because you live here.
Yeah, I'm kind of now overhearing what's going on, and yeah, I'm kind of getting the same twitch as Chris's character is getting right now because it's like, that's not even close to heroic.
Yeah. How do I put this mildly? Yeah, you guys might be mammals, but there's certain ethics that need to be followed, and you don't hit hatchlings. You just don't. My culture. And this guy is obviously a low moral character and must be treated accordingly. I'm no angel, but I don't put up with certain crap.
Should we?
His family is sacred, man.
You guys are in the middle of this, so I can't really say what I want to actually add.
Wow.
Okay, I think
I agree with you guys, but we do need to make sure that business is taken care of.
I'm sure it will be.
All right.
Now remember, I mean, if you do take care of him that way, it can't be Lady. No one can find out it was from Lady Hunter.
He might live through the experience. I'm not going to I'm not going to say I'm going to kill him yet.
Yeah. Whatever you want to do. I mean, you got information, so.
How will we keep it nice and simple? maybe we should leave the contract for her to do it over so we can do it on our way back because she's going to need protection once we're done.
She's definitely going to need protection once we're done. My spell there is going to last another. My spell lasts an hour, so there's a possibility he'll still come back within that time. If not, well, I don't think he's running for the hills unless he's somehow found out Lady Winter's after him.
They'll never see me coming.
Well, if you show her the contract, she's like, well, I guess I got no choice. I mean, we owe her the money, and she signs on the dotted line to become a indentured servant. So
Hang on. Let us deal with.
There is no way these people can pay that kind of money off.
Yeah.
I understand.
Dude,
This
it's
is
a bad situation. At least now she has Lady Winter's protected in case that drunken lout shows back up.
yes,
That's my logic at this point.
You got her signature, but you need his signature.
yes.
Or something else has to happen.
But she just goes ahead and signs it like straight off.
Well, she knows she owes that money. There's no way that this restaurant's going to make that kind of money to pay Lady Winter off any type of way. I mean, 5,000 gold she would have been able to do, but 15,000, the interest on that alone, she was working the rest of her life anyways to pay that off. She knows. I mean, she's married to him. Indentured servitude is, I mean, really her only option. Otherwise, she loses. I mean, she loses everything. So she's like, I got no choice. Yeah. I got to pay my bills. So.
Well,
thank you.
Yeah, we do thank you for realizing the reality of the situation in so promptly.
Well, I mean, I want to pay off my bill and work with Lady Winter, whatever she needs me to do, and she needs me to close up shop, whatever. I mean,
oh no, don't you worry about that.
I suspect the Lady Winter's is much more interested in having you and your knowledge working in this inn.
I expect so, but he's got a son. He's half owner of the deed, so
that we will figure out.
Yes.
That you can trust us on. We will figure that out.
Yeah, don't you worry your little mammal head about that.
And if he happens to have, let's say, maybe not the whole sum of the money required, he might have enough for us to maybe sweeten some of the deal with Lady Winter and adjust the contract slightly, so it's a little bit better off for you.
I don't know what to say. I thank you, kind folks, for your generosity. Don't have to be this kind to somebody that you never met. It's true what they say, the silver rapiers aren't that bad.
I kind of look at the guys like, I told you they're heroic.
I just nod.
Yes, me too.
Yep.
Well, I have the Batman stoic stare on my face. I can really tell a pteranodon head, but that's okay.
That's funny.
Okay.
All right, so
we're going.
In the meantime, I think that if we're going to be here for the next little bit, now is everyone in agreement that we'll be here for a bit?
Yes.
Okay. So we're going to let him come to us. Okay, that's fair.
Yeah, well, and if he doesn't come within the next hour or so, by the time my spell runs out, then we may as well go look for him.
That's fair.
And if we're going to do that, then I think it is time for a little music.
Well, there's one small issue. I wouldn't want any of these fine patrons of this restaurant to spread news that they shouldn't.
That is a good point. You think there's a chance of that happening?
Well, yeah.
Okay. Then let me get a bird's eye view of the location.
All right.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna basically hunker down behind the chimney and have a snooze. You know, I'm basically acting as perimeter check. Because I'm a lot
You're
faster.
waiting for him to come back to confront him in front of his wife?
I'm just curious. Like, I don't even know what this guy looks like right now. So do we have a description?
That's a good one. We probably should ask what he looks like if we're going to keep an eye out for him.
Yeah.
Yeah, she tells him like very, sandy, blonde, about 5'10". He's always got like a green shirt on. So you gonna wait here for him?
Well, are any of the patrons here real close with him by any chance? I'm asking her.
She's like, not far as I know. He's not here very often. He just delivers food and stuff.
Ah,
Okay.
Stick around that long.
This
He
guy.
says he's out getting people money, but getting people to come to the place, doing sales and stuff. Yes, he's doing something else.
yeah.
Worse than us.
Maybe rather than waiting around here, we should just.
Let's go to the butcher shop.
Oh well, he's not there.
No,
I was
I mean-
thinking that what do they call that thing where mammals mate with each other for money?
I have no idea, man. Weird.
Well,
Brothel.
Yeah,
Where do they keep the frickin'
around here it's usually called a brothel.
Okay, let's go there. He is probably there.
How about we discuss where he is along the way?
All right.
So
And Marie, very, very obviously a little upset, puts her fiddle away. It's going to be an ongoing joke, I can tell.
Funny.
okay, so you there's two brothels, Jason. That your mom has told you never ever to go to.
Yeah, no.
Might have gone to one, I
Definitely
don't know. That's
don't ever go to that one.
I like patrolling the bars. Brothels are off. Mom said so. That's all right.
Whatever.
I'll
I'll go in.
She told you.
I never really care about your physiology.
If you ever wanted to go, that Lady Lunes's is the best one to go to.
We should probably check out Lady Lanessa's first, and I will lead him to Lady Lanessa's, explaining the whole time that I've never actually been here. I just know where it is.
Well, by the way, I got a really stupid question to ask.
Sure.
If they have sex for money, what do they do with the eggs?
We don't have eggs.
Okay, you guys are just weird, man.
Yeah, they do it.
Most of us don't.
Jason, actually, women do have eggs,
Well, no,
But-
not that kind of egg.
but
Okay.
This is medieval times. They don't know that yet.
yeah, true. That is
The only thing going for Efron's head is like, we don't have eggs, and he suddenly realizes he's not sure if that's true for all the species on the planet.
Well, it's
Is that
definitely
true
not true for gnomes.
It's like, we don't have kobolds come for town because kobolds are bad news. So we don't know about kobolds.
Hey, I've actually met some nice kobolds.
Oh my god.
I kind of
Just
like
I
them.
know about kobolds.
Yes.
Okay.
All
Yeah,
right,
everything's annoying, but nothing too serious.
gentlemen. So there's just one thing we need to discuss before we find Frederick.
Mm-hmm.
Slow or quick?
We are not going to kill him.
I know.
In fact, I would prefer to have an opportunity to talk with him.
Oh yeah, we'll certainly talk with him first.
Yes, without threatening him first.
Mm.
Oh.
See, now that's where we can get the disagreement here.
Look,
I won't say a thing.
I'm good at this, okay? I'm good at talking to people when they don't want to talk to me. I'm good at getting them to say things they're not necessarily ready to say. So
Can I wave my Can I wave my sword a little?
That's going to be very hard if you start waving your sword a little.
Ah,
But I
fine.
promise you, if the time comes, you can wave your sword all you want.
Thank you. That's all I ask in life.
You walk in.
You and every other man I have ever met.
It's important to keep in mind that we need to get him to sign the papers first before he starts.
Yes.
Or before
And
he start putting the sword in him. You can wave
Yes.
it around, whatever. I don't care.
I know, because we don't know what his signature looks like, and it's hard to sign if he's losing an arm or two.
No, we'll keep intact. I understand completely.
Yeah. But don't worry. I mean, he doesn't need any of his toes to sign.
That is true.
This is true. I like you.
You walk into Lady Luna's. She looks at you, Ephraim, and she's like, Ephraim, I finally decided to go up from underneath your mother's wings and fly.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
She's like, okay, well, whichever door you want. And she goes, it says there's like 3 doors behind her. One says
Ooh.
male, one says female, and one says both.
Now,
I like this place. I must admit.
I think you guys are weird.
So, do you sometimes have
don't worry about it.
Okay.
do you sometimes have shortages of males, so some of the females switch?
what? Like,
Switch gender.
Oh, I understand. No, unfortunately, we are not like your reptilian friends that can switch gender whenever they want. They are locked in gender.
Well, technically,
Yeah,
whatever
you
they
really
want,
do.
there's actually, but yeah, no, I'm not going to go into nerd quest here.
But there
That would be very handy, wouldn't it?
I do have one that has both if you want.
ooh, who might that be?
I'm sorry, but were you going to put some money down to see her?
Hmm. I don't know. Should I go?
Ephraim, I'm sorry. You haven't introduced me to your friend here.
This is the caretaker. He's kind of like
Virginia Chan.
he's kind of like hot and bothered and like really confused right now.
I offer my hand. Marie Laveau, pleasure to meet you, man. I apologize. We're actually here on a slightly different kind of business.
And Virginia looks like a little bit of probably in her 40s or 50s. But she's very pretty for her age. Very nice. She's got a really nice dress. And she's like nods to you. You do see like 2 armed guards there at the front desk.
Naturally.
Are we supposed to fight? I kind of whisper into the gnome's ear as stealthily as possible, considering you're half my height. I kind of make it as stealthy as possible. Like, are we supposed to find out if the guy's here or not?
She goes,
That's what I'm trying to do.
Okay.
well, if you both want a room, I can more than happy to rent you one.
I believe it. And that might be something we discuss later. But first off,
But
all right.
Ephraim, you probably should start with someone, same height, but whatever. What you both.
Yeah, and
The great thing about your first time being with a gnome, they'll show you the long and the short of it.
Oh no!
Nods with a smile.
Oh.
Miss
Ephraim's-
Virginia,
Efron is looking extraordinarily uncomfortable right now. He's just-
let
he's
Tom
like-
out of the room because he's looking like he's an adult.
oh, he's like now he's suddenly realizing all those warnings mom gave were real.
See the stranger nature side in front of him.
She smiled, was like, well, if that's the case, then Ephraim, since it's your first time, I'll let you rent the room for free.
that's very generous. You absolutely should take her up on that.
Room number 3. Just take as long as you need, huh?
So, Joe, are you going to lead Efron into room 3 and use this as our stealthy place to look for the guy?
Oh no! I was gonna. I'm trying to get you out of the way so I can talk to her.
Okay, fine.
There's this sort of two things going on. Like it's a one hand.
Okay.
That's what I was trying to do. I was trying to hand it off to you. She's like pushing me into the room.
What the hell?
We are professionals.
You take the keys, Ephraim, or do you just like?
I will take the keys. What the hell? Why not?
Okay.
Smoke, you better go with him. He's bound to get into trouble.
Hang on.
What?
I was like, oh.
It's something I'm not aware of.
The woman smiled like, oh, I see you. You better go with the hot one. I see that's a little better for you, Zap. This is turning bad.
The giant 6-foot copper black lizard thing in you when you're having sex? What's wrong with you?
To each their own.
I don't know if you guys are compatible, but man.
No.
Virginia is not batting an eye. She's like, whatever floats your boat, Ephraim.
Maria's trying really, really hard not to burst out laughing.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Whatever.
Yeah.
I will quietly excuse myself and let the gnome step out because I suddenly realize I'm completely out of my depth here.
Yes. So, Efren, I don't want to insult you or demean your virility or anything, but if you don't mind, I think I'm going to keep an eye on things out here.
That's
you'll be
okay
fine.
with me.
Okay. I don't even. Yeah, whatever.
Okay. All right. So
I swear, I have never met a tiefling that blushes as much as that young man.
Yeah, my knife Lavender has now finally turned to red.
Actually, more of a. Yeah.
I know. Don't you think? I don't know about that young man. What can I help you with, young lady?
Well, Miss Virginia, I apologize. I am going to have to I'm trying to make some very discreet inquiries. There is a gentleman that we need to track down. We have reason to believe that he's engaging in some extracurricular activities of a sort that his wife's not aware of. So we're wondering if you'd seen one Frederick Vargas.
Unfortunately, my good lady, you understand the position I'm in.
I do.
All the women's wives, where the husbands were doing it up in here, I would be out of a job very quickly.
Absolutely, and I understand that. How much is it for a room for an hour?
No amount of bribing is going to get that information out of me. I hope you understand. But suffice to say that if you wait around for a little while, there may be or may not be someone that comes out with that.
That would come. Sorry, did you say come in or come out?
Come out.
Come out.
Oh.
Of course. And if someone just happened to be in the area when that happened, that would of course be none of your lookout.
No, but not in my house.
I understand. Miss Virginia, if you are ever in need of music entertainer, please do not hesitate to ask for me. My name is Marie Laveau. You can contact me through. I slide her a little card. You can contact me through this inn where I'm staying. You have yourself a pleasant evening now.
Well, actually, if you convince your little friend over there that's sitting on the other skinny one, like a chicken, is that also another person?
I look around. What? Did I step on a duck?
No, I have a client of mine who'd be interested in someone of your flavor.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I think we should definitely talk about that. I haven't had to negotiate this this particular area for a while. What's the going rate for some with unusual tastes?
Oh, I can easily part with 50. He would easily part with 50 gold for one night.
Harley, I don't know what you're negotiating, but stop now.
Oh, all right. I suppose he does have to be willing as well. I'll see if I can talk him into it.
Besides, we're on mission.
It's good money.
It is very good money. I agree.
Yeah, sure.
All right, so
Yeah, give us some time. I'm sure something can be worked out.
Yeah, sure. I'm flattered, but I don't think we're biologically compatible.
That's the thing about humans, Stingfish. It doesn't matter. Believe me, it does not matter.
Yeah, I don't think any of the females here are actually in heat.
Yeah.
You know, our physiology doesn't go like that, bucko.
Sorry, my phone going into a bad direction.
Nah, it's cool. I'm just having fun.
That's too funny.
Is there a tavern or cafe somewhere nearby that we could sit outside and watch this place?
Yes.
Or you can come to the free room I got. Huh?
It's hard to see from outside in the room.
Yeah, it'll be easier to see from outside. Besides, the lady asked that we not do it in her house.
Yeah, that's only fair.
Virginia. Is there a back exit?
No.
Excellent, good.
Check to see if they're lying.
Yeah.
We have insights.
All right, so you guys set up outside.
Yep, I think it's a good idea for Stingfish to take a look around, make sure that there's no back exits or secret exits.
That's kind of what I do.
Go ahead and give me a perception check.
I will do so.
I'll give you advantage because probably people are helping you, or no, just your
Yes, we will definitely help.
Yeah,
wait.
Either way.
12 either way. No, there's no backstage. Just tell them the truth.
Okay, then I'm gonna. How tall is this building?
Probably about 4 stories.
It's gonna
That's
hurt.
way too much to jump. Yeah.
Okay.
Ephraim, do you go to room 3?
Sure, I will go to room 3. Why the hell not? No one else liked that plan. I like that plan. Why not?
Sure. Okay, I will stay in the back. I will pull my little whistle out. Actually, I don't have a whistle, darn. And I'll let you guys look at the front, and we'll see what happens.
Hey, Chris.
Yo.
Just put your beak together and blow.
Ah.
Sorry. Sorry.
We apologize to those who are a fan of Casablanca.
Oh, it's terrible.
Bad, fast. Okay.
This is going real bad.
Yeah. Train wreck. Role-playing game.
It's awesome.
Okay.
We haven't murdered anybody in cold blood yet, so
Yeah, we're doing good.
Impressive. Yeah.
We're being
No.
heroes.
About 10 minutes, you notice a man that looks very much like the description that Susan gave you about her husband leave the brothel.
excellent.
Okay, do I get a look see? Because I'm going to assume that I'm kind of trying to peek out my door, my free room.
Well, just as about you're ready to pick out the door, you see a very good-looking woman walk in the door, open the door, and is like, "Oh, hi," and she's like, "All right,
Oh,
about an
God.
hour," and she grabs you and just like takes you inside. Do you resist, or?
No.
Okay. All right. Well, he's busy doing something else in the room.
Okay. You now see a tiefling go running out of the room, going, no means no! Okay.
Oh, this got bad so fast.
All right. So you and Brad see him walking out. Chris, he did not come out the back entrance, so
Okay.
Which,
I whistle for Stingfish.
Okay. Da-da-da-da-da.
All right, so he's probably going to notice you two. How the hell with it? Let's just follow him.
Oh, I think we should talk to him. I mean, what's the? Well, okay, if you want to just follow, that's fine. But he could go to where he has friends or something.
It could be. I really feel like there's more to this than we're seeing. That money's going somewhere, and it can't just be to this brothel. I mean, I'm sure he's very virile, but I'm sure he's not that virile.
Fair enough.
So I say we follow him for a bit, see where he goes. If he seems like he's going back toward the inn, then we can stop him.
Okay.
okay. Yeah, he looks like he is heading towards the inn, the restaurant.
That's not okay.
Good.
All right, we're gonna have a talk. Where did Ephraim go?
I was wondering if you guys are going to forget about me.
I'll go get him.
Okay.
Oh no!
Good.
This is awesome. Okay, all right. Poor Steve is going to be like, "Oh my goodness!" All
Okay,
right,
if you're done having your dirty mammal sex, can we go now?
All right, so are you gonna guys confront him with that stinkfish? Is he gonna get? It's gonna take a while for Chris to get back.
For crying out loud.
I'm sorry, I broke up the party.
I'll go get him because we want to keep the guy, the talk. It'll give me time to get into position and bring Lumpy over here and make sure everybody's in position.
I like that plan. Let's see if we can make that work.
Okay. Try not to kill him before I come back.
All right.
I'm looking at you, Smoke.
I'm certainly not going to off him before we have everything that we need from him.
Okay.
Don't worry about that.
Yeah.
After's another story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So
Fine.
are you guys stopping him, Chris and Brad? I mean, Joe and Brad.
Yeah.
Sure.
How do we stop him here? What's the plan? Again, the best con is the simplest con.
Offer to get him a beer and bring him to the local bar.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that. Is there another bar nearby that we could bring him into?
Sure. Like, okay. So there's two choices. You can take them to the Steel Cup or Miss Margaret's Inn Bar, which is close by.
Oh, I should totally take her home.
Do I know? Is one of those Ephraim's mom's place, and do I know it?
Brad knows, but you don't.
But I don't? Okay. So I think I should, just to be funny, I think I should unknowingly lead him toward the bar that Ephraim's mom owns.
Sweetness.
Sweet. Sounds good.
Yeah, no, I don't object at all. I think that's probably better. It's
Home turf.
Yeah.
It's basically home turf.
That should be interesting.
So you stop him. He's like, "What can I help you with, ma'am?"
Hello. You don't know me, but I know you, Mr. Vargas. In fact, I'm a representative of a business associate of yours.
Well, you have me at a disadvantage.
Yes. And you've had my associate at quite a disadvantage. She's quite upset about the money that you still owe her.
Oh, we're going there already.
Yeah, there's no subtlety here.
He looks at you and is like, I've been paying her a little bit, like 100 gold here and there. I mean, she's getting some money from me. I mean, she shouldn't be all up in arms.
That's interesting. Perhaps we should have this discussion somewhere a little more private. I know of a very nice drinking establishment near here. I'll even front you the first drink.
His eyes lights up when he hears a drink. It's like, yeah, sure.
All right.
And I mutter kind of inaudibly to myself, wow, mammals are such suckers.
I know, right? God.
You walk in, Lady Margaret goes, hey, Smoke. Welcome back. Got 2 new friends?
Yes, hi there, Margaret. Yeah, we, is there a room in the back that we could use?
Oh, yeah, of course. For private business, yeah, you can use it. Just make sure it's clean afterwards.
Of course. I can handle that.
I'll handle that.
So, yeah, and as they, so I kind of gesture for, Murray and, what's his name again?
Frederick.
Frederick. To go on, I'll be right there. And I'll, ask Margaret, how's the sound dampening? We wouldn't want to be overheard.
He's like,
It's very
oh, yeah.
delicate business.
Just, there should be like a little gem next to it. It dampens the sound.
Excellent. Oh, you're the best.
She's like, no problem. Just make sure it's clean when you're done, right?
Oh, of course.
You need some drinks?
I think your mom is cooler than you are, Ifrit. Nothing personal.
You need some.
Yeah. Yeah, while we're at it, do you have any drinks that tend to make mammals loquacious?
Oh. She grabs pulls out a thing, and she's like, this is something I got from Wizard. You drop it by, and she pulls out this black jar, and it's got on the writing in a gold leaf, and it says Death's Door on it.
Oh my god!
And she pulls out the stopper. She grabs out these rubber gloves, and she reaches in with like a teardropper, and she puts 2 drops in like a beer mug, stop on it, and then puts it back. And it's like, and she sets it off to the side and puts a straw in it, so you know which ones are it.
Oh, that's too funny.
Excellent.
Definitely gonna want one of them.
Yeah. I can assure you that your what's the word? Your generosity will very much help your son. Like if this situation can be handled this delicately, it will. I think he would appreciate it.
My son's in trouble?
Excuse me?
My son's in trouble?
Oh, no. I didn't mean to intimate that.
Uh-oh.
But he has engaged in some business dealings that we're taking care of presently. But really, he's not in trouble. Frederick over there, he might be in a little, but
She nods and is like, if that's the case, then in the back panel, you hit it, and there's a couple of items in there that you may need.
okay, excellent.
Oh my
excellent.
god, my mom's a badass.
and again, don't worry a bit. We'll take care of this whole thing for him.
Whatever needs to be taken care of, Smoke, I trust you. Just make sure whatever my son got himself into.
Absolutely.
I'm going to frickin' tear him up when he gets home.
Oh,
I'm
my
starting
heart.
to understand why Efren is like he is.
I believe he's going to be Norman Bates when he gets older.
So, switching over to Chris.
Okay.
Of course, you open.
I'm not going to be subtle.
Well, no,
He is
actually,
large, man.
when you walk into the door, you're like, "Oh, you're back already. How can I help you?"
Okay, where's Ifrid?
He's in room 3 and he's with somebody right now.
I gotta get him out. Long story short, his mom's calling him.
I'm scared.
I'm just gonna go there.
I'm
Open it up.
sorry.
Oh, dude. This therapy was invented to deal with Jason's character.
Listen, I'll take care of it, but I don't want you to scare my worker. Okay?
Clients, fair enough.
Just stay here. I'll take care of it. Okay?
Okay, I'll trust your judgment.
Oh, my God.
I am so bored.
That's what you said. Oh my god.
So she give me a Constitution check, Ephraim.
Oh, yay. Hang on, I gotta get to my character sheet. Constitution check or Constitution save?
Constitution save, yeah, sure.
Yay, con saves are awesome. Where's my save?
Well, he has a tough son of a dog.
Yes, I am.
Dang.
I am good.
So yeah, you come back with a big old smile on your face, like, yeah, $1 million. You like walking back, talking tall. She's like,
That's fine.
She pats you on the back. Good boy, Ephraim. Now, tell your mom that I'll be sending her the bill.
Wait.
Right out loud.
Nice.
The room was on the house, but the lady was not.
Well, Efren has he's going to have real trouble with the fine print. That's my character flaw. That's my new character flaw, trouble with fine print.
Nice.
Okay, Efred, come with me. We're going to try to keep this thing on the level, dear. I'm a cheapskate because my friends spend too much damn money.
Yeah, maybe you can put, as Chris tries to drag me out, this, like, don't tell my mom, just put it on my tab.
That's the new day has begun.
She shakes her head. It's your money. She's like, I want to get paid. She says as you leave.
He so does not have enough money for all this. Oh my goodness.
All right.
I don't know what you were doing in there, but I'm pretty sure you should be ashamed of yourself.
So,
No.
Joe, so you're dragging Ephraim away from the, and so back to
From certain peril.
From certain peril.
Why am I reminded of that scene in Monty Python's Holy Grail? No, there's only a dozen of them I can take.
Yes.
Well, dude, he's healthy, feral, that sort of thing. If he wasn't clueless.
Pardon me.
So, Brad, so back to the room, Brad walks in, hitting the crystal as he closes the door behind him, walking in with the 3 drinks. One of them curiously has a straw in it.
I raised an eyebrow at him.
Well, I wasn't sure if our new friend Frederick here preferred them. Here you go.
He goes, you hand him the one with the straw, obviously. He's
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Oh, he's like, He takes the straw. Good stuff.
I'm sure.
So, a toast then to enjoying life.
Yes, life.
Yes, however long or short it may be.
Don't oversell
it.
Christ.
With jokes like that, I hope you don't get paid scale.
Oh
Oh.
Do not barb with a bard. What's happening here?
I don't know if that one counts. That's definitely not a gnome pun, but okay.
Okay, then we'll keep a separate tally.
Okay.
Okay.
So, Frederick, well, obviously the reason that we're talking today is because we've been speaking to the Lady Winter, and she wanted us to check on you and your family and your restaurant.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there seems to be a bit of a bookkeeping error. You're saying you're making payments?
Oh yeah, lots of money, like 100 gold every once in a while. I mean, I'm paying her off. I'm just getting her money.
Mm-hmm.
She's happy with what I'm giving her.
And who did you pay this money to exactly?
One of Lady Winter's informants. Yeah, the guy that I signed a contract with.
Guy that you signed the contract with. Excellent. And where do you usually meet him?
Down near one of the docks. He usually hangs around with her brother, Michael. Warehouse. Yeah. Michael. Pier, I think 24 belongs to her, along with the warehouses on it.
She has a brother.
Now
That
here's where, and unfortunately at this point, Marie is disadvantaged because she doesn't know enough locally to know whether any of this is true or not. She hasn't been here long enough to find that out. Interesting. I haven't been in town long myself. I don't know much about the local players. So Lady Winter has a brother, you say?
Yes. Should go ask him about the money.
I definitely will, for certain. Is he also in Lady Winter's business?
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, he runs the ships back and forth.
Oh, can I make a insight check about this this whole business about him paying off her brother?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Okay.
Insight. That's a good skill to have.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Hold on.
Can I aid him in that at all?
Yes, you can give him an advantage if you have insight as a skill.
I don't have it as a learned skill.
Yeah. So, but
It's okay.
Don't worry about it. Brad just natural 20 that sucker.
Wow.
All right, we're good. I'm gonna say I aided that.
Yes.
I'm gonna say that was partly me.
Brad, yeah, you can tell he's not paying.
Okay.
He's lying like an ass.
He is trying to pull Mary's leg.
Okay.
Yes, because
Well, keep talking. Okay.
It's okay.
I mean, because we certainly would. I mean, you. You know, and anybody knows what happens when you borrow money from a person like Lady Winter and don't pay it back. I mean, the consequences are just they're so nasty they're not even worth talking about.
Yeah, well, I think I'll pay her. I want her mad at me, man. I mean, she's a pretty mean lady.
That's what I've heard. I mean, it's going to have to be if you're on her business.
Yeah, I don't know. That's a horrible thing to say about her, and especially since she hired us specifically to try and help you out.
Oh,
That's what I'm saying. Hired some scum like you.
Oh, here we go.
Wow, I'm here without my
She's not a good judge of character.
Oh, Frederick.
You see the scales just glint there for a second. Basically, on the spines twitch just ever so slightly.
So, do you visit that particular house often? The one where Virginia works.
We'll fix that.
He kind of gets all, your inside can tell that he's like, he's fidgeting, but then he's like, man's got to visit every once in a while when he's got to get satisfied at home.
Oh, don't worry. It's.
God.
I mean, we did want to know for, let's call it accounting reasons, but other than that, it's no business of ours.
Agreed.
I am kind of curious where. I mean, obviously you're paying her regularly, but if some of the money from the business happened to go elsewhere, where would that elsewhere be?
Well, frankly, that's none of your business, sir.
Au contraire.
Oh, contraire.
Well, I know, and certainly we are asking for a little bit more than is our business. However, you understand, we are working for the Lady Winter. We want to, when we go back to her, to tell her your tale of woe. We want to give her as many reasons as possible to not cut your feet off and dangle you in piranha-infested waters until they eat off the flesh from your bones, or anything like that. Just, that's off the top of my head. I don't know if that's what she actually do, but I heard that is what she does.
Flashback to me, your friend on the street saying, "Oh, I'm missing the good stuff."
He goes, well, if she wants some, she can have my nasty good-for-nothing daughter.
Oh.
Yes. All right.
She keeps interrupting me and my wife. I gotta teach her sometimes.
Yes, of course. Children need teaching, but back to the spending.
Oh my god.
If there were some other expenses that you were regularly incurring, expenses that you hadn't foreseen, having to pay
I
off.
gotta keep up that place, man. I gotta pay for the food and all that money. You gotta pay for the rent, the land. Lady Winter's is getting all kinds of our money. We're also paying her other money too. She's not going poor with the money we're giving her. She's getting what we're giving her.
I know that you feel like you're trying to talk your way out of this, but really you're making it so much harder on yourself.
You kind of are.
Well, what do you want me to do? I don't got the money. What do you want me to say? I got nothing.
Well,
No money whatsoever. So what are you gonna do, huh? I got nothing. I just spent my whatever that dumb bitch gave me over there on Virginia's.
Mm-hmm. So you didn't pick up the sausages, is what you're saying?
I got the sausages. I'm not a stupid idiot. I gotta keep the cattle making the money, right? The milk churning.
Mm-hmm. Yes, you do. Well,
Good thing good thing my daughter showed me my wife's stash, or else we'd be in big trouble.
Your wife has a stash.
Yeah, not anymore.
Ah, you spent that financing the restaurant, I assume?
What are you talking about? Finance the restaurant, yeah. That's what I'm talking about, yeah.
That's what you're doing, of course.
Yeah, this is good, yeah.
Well, there is something that we were considering as we were coming over here that might be an option that you could explore rather than, say, having all your limbs tied to crazed horses that take off in 4 different directions. Not that that's what they do, but I've heard that is something that she does to people who don't pay their debts.
Well, not, but don't worry, because I don't think she would do that to someone who owes as much as you do, because being drawn and quartered, it's very fast.
That's true. That's true. Unless the horses are particularly slow, but still strong, then there's sort of a slow pull. I imagine that would be quite painful.
You're not scaring me. Hour or 2 months, but you're not going to kill me. What?
Well,
Well,
there was another thought that we had. If the inn is such a burden, and if your daughter and wife are such a burden, well, you could always just sign them over to Lady Winter.
What? In my property. Whoa.
You okay there?
See, what the hell? I have 6 fingers. You see that? I got 6 fingers.
Isn't that amazing? Whoa, look. Ooh.
There's a gerbil on your shoulder, ma'am. Didn't you realize there was a gerbil?
That's my friend Reggie. Reggie,
Hey,
say hello
Reggie,
to me.
how you doing?
yeah, Reggie's tried to help you too.
About this time, you and Chris walk in to the
Yes.
room.
Question, Jay. What's your last name?
Oh, I have 2 last names because Leo made me part of the family. So my official last name is Marguerite, just like the tavern.
Hey, Mrs. M. Where's the boys and girls?
It's like, oh, you can go back and talk to the boys. Ephraim?
Always a pleasure, Mrs. M.
We got business to conduct.
Ephraim? Yeah, you have business conduct with me. In my office.
Oh, I'm on an adventure.
Yeah, and it's like 2 feet to my office.
Okay.
Okay.
So the door opens and Chris walks in. He's like, "Holy shit! You see that? It's an alligator."
It's an alligator.
Okay. So where are we right now in the interrogation? And can I have some fun finally, or some vengeance?
Well,
On a
before our friend had a very lovely beer with that's extremely lovely beer. He was just saying that he doesn't have the money.
Oh, that's too bad.
But I mean, now we could ask him again now, and maybe he'll feel differently about it. Maybe he's
let me
decided
get
he
set up.
likes his all of his limbs.
Right on. Oh no, he's gonna keep his limbs attached. Well, kinda. Anyways, you see me hop up on my little stool, pull out like a little handkerchief, and I start pulling knives out. Dun dun dun. Placing them right there. Because
yes.
you've already proven yourself to be unworthy of children. Why do we relieve him of his burden?
Oh yeah.
You know, I have to say that is quite an excellent idea. Smoke, that excellent beer that you served him, is that any kind of a painkiller? Do you know?
Oh no, I don't think so.
Excellent. We certainly want him to. We would not want him to miss any part of the experience.
Okay.
Hold on a minute. I'm going to need a towel.
Okay, no problem. Take your time.
I get up and walk out of the room. Good cops walking out of the room, guys. Have fun.
Oh God.
Okay, let's tie him down. Time to gild.
Yeah. If we can tie him down without too much trouble, then certainly.
All right.
Okay, I'll get my 50 feet of rope out because, adventurers. Okay.
I have 50 feet of rope.
Do you pop open the secret compartment in the
Well,
room?
might as well. Let's see what
Let's
this
take a look.
man has.
Yeah.
You see a crowbar, a baseball bat with knives. I mean, like with nails stuck in there.
God.
Your mom's awesome, dude.
Yes. Okay.
You also see a hacksaw in there, and you see some augments that are leveled, painkillers or nerve killers.
Nerve pills.
Well, I don't need anything that I like a little bit more precision in my diet. Okay, let's tie him down. I don't want him wiggling around too much. You know, I'm a professional. Used to do this all the time on the farm.
He's not able to resist you because of the alcohol.
Because of the drugs.
Okay,
Yeah.
first things first. Grab his hand and write his name on the chart.
Okay, that's the thing. We don't know what his signature looks like, though.
Meh. Just need to sign his name on it. He signed it
Oh.
himself. We have witnesses.
Well, if let's
and
I don't
honestly,
know.
Lady
let's
Winter, I don't know-
investigate his pain threshold and then ask him nicely if he'd like to give us his autograph.
Fine. Okay. Let's start with the most obvious one. If he's scared squatless of me, I'm going to hop right on his chest, look him right in the eye, and go, "Booga, booga!"
Booga booga. Grace
You
and a
scare me, talking alligator.
can't scare me.
Don't you know to never smile at a crocodile?
Yeah, it's
Okay, take his pants down. Now, I assume it's a dex check, unless you have something better. No, I have a medicine check. Thank you.
Medicine check, okay.
This got darker than Urban Shadows ever got. What the hell?
You're the one that wanted to do a Thieves Guild. As far as I'm concerned, he'll live through the experience. He's proven himself to be a low moral character. And honestly, he's crossed my moral boundaries. I have issues.
You have definite issues.
So roll roll your
Medicine check?
Dark.
Oh, boy.
Oh, you're gonna kill him.
Oh, no. Yeah. I'm not gonna. I'm just prepping it. I'm shaving it first.
I'm shaving. I don't think you need to roll for shaving.
yeah,
Yeah, well,
you're not
shaving-
very good at it, but yeah, you cut him pretty good. He's like
Okay.
screaming in pain.
Okay. Now then.
So
Well, I haven't actually officially gilded him yet, but I'm just prepping it.
Just prepping the area.
what are you trying to do, alligator? You're gonna get nothing now.
Well, maybe you should treat your children better if you want more.
Whatever. It's my property.
Well, it ain't gonna be property for very much longer. The question is, what do you want left?
What do you want me to do?
Well, for starters, you can sign the sheet of paper.
What do you mean, sign a sheet of paper?
Sign the sheet of paper, and it all ends.
What's it say?
What do you think it says?
It's
You're the one
a
that's
letter
talking
of
to the
apology to Lady Winter for getting a little bit behind. She appreciates these niceties.
You can go suck an egg.
Oh! Well, not quite an egg, but I'm sure we can
Oh,
find an
he's-
alternative.
Dumb as shit.
A nice alligator egg. What do you think of that, alligator?
Well,
I think
okay. Okay.
Cook your children in omelets. Yeah, that's what I do. Yeah. Ever had alligator egg stew?
That's not even the right species, you dunderhead.
I think the left one first. What do you think?
I don't really have an issue with either one. Thank you for selecting wisely.
Oh my god. Yeah, he's not gonna pass that one, so we gotta roll. Yeah. He screaming in pain, shaking, he signs the paper after being relieved of the left part of his body.
Oh, my
Excellent.
Do we have any? We have some alcohol. We better sterilize the wound.
Yes. Certainly, we wouldn't want him to
Die of-
take ill.
Okay. So Joe, you walk outside. You don't hear anything that's going on in there.
Yeah.
But you do hear someone screaming at Ephraim. Stop it, you! Where'd you get
Another-
those clothes from? Who
Hero?
got you those clothes? Where did those clothes come from? You weren't dressed like that when you left here.
No, a fine man said these were the clothes of a hero.
Bullshit. You know it, son. What happened? What'd you get yourself into? Oh my God, my poor baby. Why did you make yourself do this? I don't know. I took you out of the streets and I taught you good, didn't I?
Oh, I'm so sorry, Mom. I'm so sorry.
Okay. Are we
It
done?
definitely sounds like something I should not get. Screw it. I'm gonna go. I go looking for the disturbance.
Okay.
They're not gonna do anything bad to him while I'm gone. We're just bluffing, right? That's totally the thought in my mind at this point, by the way.
Oh God.
As far as I'm concerned, he got it easy. I was going to go for both of them.
Oh, I don't think we're done yet.
Okay.
I mean, there's still the chance to make things. There may be the chance to make things easier for his wife and daughter. If like he was lying about the money, and there actually is money, then if we could bring that to Lady Winter, then the hatchling and the female won't have to give over the restaurant, I believe. And that sounds a little bit better.
I agree.
You're gonna
And
continue
besides,
torturing?
you're going to go visit. You better dress up. You're coming with us.
Yeah, so you continue torturing him?
I'm not torturing him as far as I can.
Oh, I mean, yeah, you continue chopping off parts.
We're just
Well,
torturing.
I'm going to compliment him for doing very well for signing the paper. That helps a lot. That could save you a world of trouble. But there's one question that I just have to ask again.
Where's the money, right?
Where's the money?
Yes.
So,
Show me the money.
Show me the
is there intimidation in this one or no?
There is.
Yes, there is actually.
So
There
give
is
me
intimidation.
intimidation with advantage.
Okay.
That's going to be our good buddy there. You're going to have to take the role there.
Sure. Yes. Sadly, I'm not proficient in it, but
Yeah,
I'm fairly charismatic.
We try really hard.
Yes.
Oh.
Ah,
Ooh.
Yeah, he's not budging on that one
oh, well.
right now until you continue doing something. You just tell me what you're gonna do, and then I'll roll.
Okay.
Okay.
You're the other side now.
Well, I like symmetry.
Alright.
Yeah, I mean, really, he shouldn't be bringing more little kids into the world.
Alright. So yeah.
Like a surgeon.
Ow, doesn't
Give
work.
me another intimidation roll with +3.
Okay.
Ooh, there we go.
With it, so it's a 23. He's like, Julianne was keeping it safe for me. Julianne, she's got it. Ah! Screaming.
Excellent. Thank you. You have saved people who are much better than you a lot of trouble, and for that I almost like you.
And if you ever touch the hatchling again, you'll think this was easy.
Yeah, that's what you think. As soon as I get home, that bitch is gonna get it.
Okay.
I see you
I
ever
see.
Yeah.
Well, again, you have helped out, so I will make this as painless as possible.
Okay, I'm gonna go out.
Oh no!
There's levels.
Alright, so Joe, what are you doing with poor Ephraim while he's getting chewed out?
I'm going to do something very, very dangerous, and I'm actually going to try and resolve things between Ephraim and his mom.
Not knowing how I got my clothes at all, that I am in super in debt right now.
Trying to calm her down. Explain, look,
And I'm like trying to like work at the like, no, I just found him. I got him. Is this part of my destiny? Because that's where I always go.
Listen, I have not known your son for very long, ma'am, but he does seem like, in the time that I've known him, he has proved himself to be a great upstanding man. And I know however he got these clothes, it was for the greater good. It was for his destiny, his moving up in the world.
It's gotta be my own man sometimes. Most of the time.
Son, there's a lot of people in the world that want to do you harm. You understand? While if this was a movie, while she's saying that, you see like smoke like going like this. Because sometimes things will go wrong, and like smoke's like finishing off the guy. And it's like things go bad, really bad, and they come after you and they hurt you in very bad ways.
That's
You don't
true.
want those kind of people to come after you.
I tend not to. I got myself a group of good, honest friends.
Hey, Mrs. M, thanks for the robe.
Oh. Are you almost done out there in there?
Yeah, smoke is finishing up in there. It won't be too much longer now.
And just then you hear the chime ring as someone walks in. You see a person with looks like a bard as well. He's got a lute and he's got a satchel. He walks over. Miss Margaret, hello. He's like, hey, how you doing? Bill. And he's like, oh, thank you. Afro!
Hey, I don't know what he finds interesting in there, man.
She opens up her desk, grabs a pouch, and then hands it to the bard. He's like, just take it. Just, oh my God.
Wait, I try and sneak a peek at whatever she was just handed.
Oh, what do you think? It's the bill.
Well, I don't know. I don't know that he's been billed for this.
Yeah. She hands him a bag of gold, and he goes, "Thank you, man." And he puts it in his pouch and walks away. You can see the invoice there. It says 1 hour's treatment, 100 gold.
Oh my God!
It was a special.
I immediately like put up my hands and back away. I'm like, nope, you're on your own with this one.
Yeah, I thought it was a bad idea,
but I should mention that Stinkfish and Smoke are also billed for this.
How?
Huh?
Never mind. Like a beast. Okay.
Oh no! They actually put a thing like gave me a voucher saying, "Please come in." Can you get your resume, please?
You are definitely, yes, you are both definitely billed for this, for sure. That was a good one.
She shakes her head, and I don't know. Just tell me who you're on the hook for. That's all I want to know.
Well, that one was supposed to be free.
So I told you 1,000 times, if you go to her place, I was going to pay for it, no problem. I'm not mad. I'm just like, who are you hooked for the shirt? That's what I'm mad about. You can that's one time. The rest you're going to pay for yourself. I told her that. And she understands, so.
Okay.
You got to take care of your thing, but I'm just telling you.
Well, the shirt was kind of a prerequisite to join an adventuring group, so it's kind of on loan as long as I'm with them.
Oh my God.
Technically, I gotta do a couple of jobs to work it off, but it's just a couple of jobs. Just a couple of jobs.
Her eyes go wide. Don't tell me it's Lady Winter. Please. Please, son.
I won't tell you that now. It's a secret guild of fighters.
It's Lady Winter, isn't it?
Well, I hate to say it, but yeah.
I am getting into the furthest corner of the room and getting ready to duck because this is about to go nuclear.
And I better go get me a beer because it's going to be great. I'll keep him out of trouble as best I can. You got to keep him on a billing free.
She gets up.
No. There's.
She walks out and goes into another. And she slams the door and she screams.
Oh. Oh.
Smoke, please say you cleaned up in that room.
Yes. So, true to my word, I will in fact make it as painless as possible. I think the way to do that is poison spray in his mouth, maybe a couple times if necessary. And then for cleanup, I have lovely acid arrows. So I'll like do the whole cleaner thing of dissolve the body, and then any remaining mess, presto changeo.
Well, we got a mop and a bucket if worse comes to worse.
All right, so you got it all cleaned up. It's all nice and clean in there.
Soil my hands with a bucket. Silliness.
How much? So has Frederick agreed to sign the papers yet?
Signed it 20 minutes ago.
Oh, excellent. All right. Did he give up the location of the extra money?
He did. What a kind fellow.
Good. So what's the plan now? Do we keep him back there until we assured his wife and daughter are safe? Do we speak to Lady Winter first? Put him on a boat out of here? What do we do?
Oh, well, the matter with him is taken care of. It's all done. But we do need to go pay a visit to what was her name again?
Gillian.
Gillian.
Oh.
With a G? Like.
Yeah, Jillian. She works for Virginia.
Ah. Okay.
For crying out loud.
Gillian. All right.
I don't want to go back there, man. We keep losing money.
No, I keep losing money.
Has his mom come back out yet?
What's that?
Has his mom come back out yet?
No, she's lost it in her room.
All right. Well, I suggest we go find this Jillian right now. Excuse me.
Yeah, actually, you know what? I'll just leave my mom a nice little note and a story note, and I'll come with you guys really fast.
Yeah, you better write it really fast because she's coming out of that room soon. Okay, write it fast.
You start hearing Miss Margaret cussing words you've never heard her cuss in your life.
I'm not too familiar with the mammalian language, but damn it, I want to learn some of those.
I will. I will put very, very sorry. Just trying to do good. We actually caught a bad guy. I love you. See you later. Love E.
If I'd known going to the brothel would be such a trouble, I would have advised against it.
I don't think it was totally not the brothel. She doesn't like my new heroic clothes.
Oh, they're quite lovely. I don't know what the problem is.
So what's your problem with the Lady Winter anyway?
I don't know. She strikes. I mean, everybody in town seems to be really scared of her. Mom always told me to stay away from her, and the first thing we did was take down a bad guy. By the way, what did you guys do with him?
I have no idea. Total truth, because I wasn't there.
As I said, it's all taken care of.
Yeah.
Except we need
they managed. Yeah, we intimidated him into
Jillian.
signing the papers. We've also revealed the location of some extra money. We should be able to settle this quite nicely.
And we did do good by his daughter and his wife.
We have that option.
See, I don't understand why everybody's so angry about Lady Winter. I think this is a good.
Yeah. Sometimes when you do good, you kind of have to come around and do bad for a little bit. But then it comes.
I'd much rather have a face-on-face battle, but I haven't had my first true battle yet. But it's to come. It's to come.
Well, this might be a day of many firsts for you, Ephraim.
Sure it is. Freaking mammals.
So you head off to Virginia's again.
Oh, so Jillian works at Virginia's? Okay, yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm thinking that perhaps if there's a way to manage it, it'd be best if we weren't seen asking Jillian these questions.
Okay.
Well, as I recall, Miss Virginia is pretty protective of her girls and her reputation. We want to be careful of that.
Yeah. I don't have the same ethical issues I did with Frederick there.
Yes, of course. We won't harm her.
No, of course not. I mean, it's not like we're going to tie her to a chair and murder her or anything. I mean, we're not like that, right?
No.
Of course not.
That would be despicable.
I don't think that will be necessary.
Oh shit.
Oh boy. Frick.
All right, so you head out to Virginia's, all of you, four of you.
Yeah. Well,
And
there's
you show up again, and she's like, "Well, Ephraim, I mean, seriously,
No, we're not here
the
for
time
that.
should be good enough. I mean, seriously."
No, we're not here for that. I must say that was.
But maybe
you
that
know what they
last.
say about, well, you know what they say about tieflings. They always have a little tail.
Exactly.
Oh.
Don't
You'd be surprised what parts of the body are forked.
please don't make it worse.
What can I help you with?
Well, I mean, he could be back for that last thing that
don't
Margaret mentioned. I mean, I didn't think that was possible, but mammals.
No.
Yeah.
Who knows?
What? No.
Things, aren't we?
Uh,
Miss
Well,
Virginia, I find again we unfortunately must discuss unpleasant business.
well, I understand. You want to talk to me in a private room?
That would be ideal. Perfect. Thank you.
She says, "Step into my office."
Thank you.
She sits behind her office and says, "Please sit down.
Mhm.
What can I help you with?"
Well, we have reason to believe that the gentleman we were pursuing earlier, who we found,
Kidnapped.
What?
He's been kidnapped. I mean,
kidnapped,
yes.
found.
found.
What you do with that man, I do not care what you do.
Well, yes, the man that we happened to run into completely by coincidence, having nothing to do with your establishment or any information you may have pointed out to us, of course. He told us that he left some money that unfortunately does not belong to him with one of your ladies, the safekeeping.
Oh, really?
Now, I don't know if he was telling the truth or not. He frankly is not that reputable of a man, but we do want to check.
I understand. Who do you say you're working for again? I don't mean pride.
Jillian, I believe it was. Oh, sorry, who we're working for?
Yes.
Yes. Well, we're working for the Lady Winter.
She like, oh,
Oh.
well, if you would have said something before, I would have given his name, no problem.
Well, you understand, we don't want to spread the name around too much. I mean,
Well, yes, that's why I did not ask you beforehand. But in this case, because if it's her, I don't want any trouble from her.
I can
I
understand.
will check on my own.
Thank you.
Stay here. I will come back later. Trust that I will handle the situation.
I
If
trust
I
you.
cannot find the money, then it's not there. Okay?
I trust you implicitly.
She gets up and walks out.
Okay.
I look over at Stingfish. Can you sneak at all?
I think I can.
Carefully. You do not want her to see you. If she sees you, we are all dead. Do you understand?
And I'm not like Batman.
Nice.
Oh, dang.
Back.
So you you're like, Batman. Yeah, you're sneaking, no problem. She's
I'm
not.
not going to hurt anybody. I'm just, making sure things go according to plan.
You go in the room with her. When she opens the door, you like hop in and like sneak behind her.
I hop in, and I'm basically staying off the floor.
Okay. She opens the door and goes in, and Julian's like on the bed. She's very dressed in lingerie, obviously. Easy to take off lingerie, obviously. And she's like sitting there and she's like, "What's going on, Miss Virginia?" He's like, she just walks up and just slaps her across the face. He's like, "What did I tell you about taking unauthorized funds from men? It brings problems from people that we don't want problems from." She's like, "I'm sorry, Miss Virginia. He told me to keep it safe." That I was like, "I told you not to take money from men. That I take the money. You understand? I pay you good, don't I?" Like, yes. Now, we're going to let this slide. Just give me the money that he's giving you, and we'll call it a day. And she gets up and goes over to a chest, and she like does a combination thing, lock, and she opens it up. And
I'm going to observe the safe just in case it comes in handy later.
Yeah.
I'm not going to steal right now. I don't see any point.
She pulls out a big old box, and she's like having problems lifting it. She puts it on the ground. Wow. She walks over to his like, "Look, I know that these things happen. You fall in love with somebody that you care for, but this is the business. They don't care about you. I told you that 100 times. Doesn't matter how good they give it or how much they say they love you. They don't want nothing to do with you. Okay? He was just using you. You could have been killed. Do you understand? This kind of money, I don't even want to know how much money is in there, but that kind of money will get you killed, girl. Do you understand? I can't protect you against the people that are after you. I can't. There's people that she knows that will take you out. And they're not going to be quiet about it. There's going to be nothing left of you. No one's going to find you, ever. You understand? Don't ever do this again. I won't." And she struggles to pick up the box and like carries it out. You follow her back?
Of course.
Okay.
Just making sure we get our money.
She walks in she opens the door. She's got a couple of guards with her, and she puts it on the table. "My apologies, gentlemen. Tell her I was not aware of the situation, and I'm going to clean house, make sure no one else is doing the same thing."
Oh, no need for apology. You've been very helpful. And if you would like, we can let the lady know that you were instrumental in the safe transfer of funds. Or if you wish discretion, then we can manage that as well.
Now let her know. So I don't want her to think that I'm being dishonest with her.
Very well.
I don't want any problems with Lady Winton. I don't need that right
now. Oh, of course.
She's sweating a little bit.
You did good. Don't worry about it.
You need, I can have my guards follow you to a location that you can drop this money. There's quite a bit of money.
It is.
Well, that's might not be a bad idea, at least for the short term.
Not a bad idea. We do have a great hero with us, though. So
she looks around. Oh yes, of course. She looks over at Smoke. Like, oh yeah, I understand.
Preen.
Oh, poor Everett.
Oh God.
It's always a pleasure being in your home, and I would consider it an honor to entertain for you or any soirees that you have here at any time. Please contact me if you need to. And I pass her my card. I'm pretty sure I gave her my card before, but just in case, I'm going to give it again.
I love how you're handing out cards.
I understand. Thank you. But I
Medieval.
don't think I'm going to be hiring anyone that works for Lady Winter. You understand? She has her own businesses.
I understand. Thank you for your time. Please have the most pleasant of days.
So who's carrying the big old bag of gold?
Well, it ain't me. It's bigger than I am.
Yeah,
I'm probably the strongest one here, so
yeah, I probably try, but I doubt that I can actually lift it. But I try.
I'm also I'll kind of pick it up and like, that is okay. You know I won't run away with it.
Yeah, that's true.
Good point.
And
All right,
I'm getting my
so-
ball just in case some lolly Luke tries to get too close to our meal ticket here.
Yeah, with the two guards that are following you, and you make it to Lady Winter's estate, no problem.
Okay, time to pull the dicky out.
Yes.
No, those are internal on us.
You come back and she's like,
That's not a dicky, what I'm referring to.
the butler greets you at the front door. Can I help you?
We're here to see Lady Winter.
Yes. And if possible,
Lady
I would like an opportunity to get dressed before I see the lady. Would that be possible?
Yes, please. There's a room over there.
Yeah, we have a special room for lowlifes to change.
That is awfully kind of you. Thank you very much.
Oh, so
So you wait for her to change into some more risotto.
Yeah.
Sure.
And
I actually have a set of fine clothing, so I come out in my fine clothing entertainment garb.
Oh, nice. All
All
right,
right.
so you show up back at Lady Winter's, and she greets you at her desk, and you're carrying that big old chest, and she raises an eyebrow. Interesting.
Yes.
He was hiding it.
I will put it down and let the other guys talk because I'll get ourselves into more trouble. I've learned my lesson for today.
She reaches over and opens up the chest, and she's like, starts like stacking the money and counting it while you guys are talking to her.
Don't
How are
care
we
what you do
looking?
with the woman, but the kid's done. I think we just pay for her.
Yeah, I hope that it's all there. He felt very bad about being so far in arrears. So much so that I think that he left town.
It's basically shipped out to sea.
There's about 10,000 gold here. So 5,000 short, still on the hook, but she can pay that off. I can trust her on that.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent.
You did your job.
Maybe Lady Winter, as your representatives, we came right here as soon as we found the money. Would we have an opportunity to tell the lady that?
You are talking to her right now.
No.
Like
Tell
whispering.
Frederick's wife, I assume.
I flick Efren's ear like,
Boy,
boy, don't make me switch you.
she looks at you, Chris, and says, "You mentioned something about the daughter. What happened to her?"
Well, let's just say he hit my ethics pretty hard. And I had to take care of something accordingly. You understand. Why would you hit your children?
She goes, "Is it necessary for me?" She looks like she reacts to that, and she's like,
It's been taken care of.
Yes, I don't think he'll be returning to town at all.
she nods at your implication, and she's like, the way you handled that, I don't think we have to worry about the other two jobs.
Oh, that's very gracious.
It's going to be a service.
She stands up. 2 days from now, we're going to welcome you into the guild fully. The clothes that you have on you are our gift as members of the guild.
Oh, I thank you kindly.
And we'll get one for you too, my fine feathered friend. And she grabs a piece of paper and she stamps give that to the lady. Let her know that she's paid in full.
It will be our pleasure. Thank you, Lady Winter.
I'll bow.
But make sure it's known that I did get all the money. Don't let it out that I'm a nice person, all right?
Understood.
Yeah, completely. You have a reputation to maintain.
All right. Well, 2 days from now at around 11, meet us at Pier 24, where we have our party, and we'll introduce you to the rest of the group.
Excellent.
Sounds fun.
You
My
can
lady,
be a member
you
as well, too, she lets you, Mary.
Well, thank you. I certainly would not turn down such a generous offer. I am mainly an entertainer. That is mostly what I do. So,
Well, then your first job will be the entertainment there.
oh, believe me, that will be my pleasure.
And were you going to say something, Smoke?
Oh, yes. My lady, you define nobility.
She smiles. Of course I You can go.
Thank
She
you.
sits back down.
Good to be of service.
Bow with a flourish and leave.
So, yeah, after we walk out, I mutter to myself, well, given how that worked out, I'm almost not upset that we didn't take any of the money.
No.
That was
No.
yes,
This,
that was a good choice on our part. I'm glad that we decided that.
Besides, we did good.
Okay.
We'll do a round at your mom's place. It's on me.
maybe we should let that die down there a little bit. But damn, if my mom, you know what? I wasn't thinking, but I now think that would have been a bad idea. Kind of think that I should have got Lady Winter to get a note from my mom saying that we don't owe money for the clothes, but that might have got me into more trouble.
Yes, it might have.
She'll
Notes for your mama is not something that heroes get.
Besides,
Sure. This is
Lady Winter, could you write a note from my mama? Tell her that I'm sick. I love how that would go down, man.
Oh, can you just add on the end that I might be out late on occasion?
Nice.
Oh yeah, go ahead, ask Lady Winter that.
No, that's okay.
Conversation.
okay. But one thing at a time.
Getting permission slip from the Assassin Guild's head. Oh my
He's gonna
god.
be really late on it. There's a fine long arc happening.
Oh, that would make
Just don't have
Assassin.
permission to kill this guy on the street. Yeah.
All right, guys. I think that we should go back to that restaurant and speak to that fine Mrs. Vargas and tell her that we have finally brought home the bacon.
Yes.
Oh, jeez, man, that's the worst one yet.
Jeez.
Or the best one.
Well, sound like we have a good spot to get a 5-minute break. Is that okay with you, Greg?
Sure,
Sounds like
sure.
a good plan.
Sure.
Or do you want to just wrap it up here?
Ooh.
Well, what time? How long do we have? Another hour?
Yeah, we can go another hour.
Well, it's up to you guys. I mean, I'm fairly capable of going another hour.
Okay.
I know. I was just considering whether or not you guys needed a break or anything.
I could definitely use a break. Chris, Jason, what about you guys? You're the early risers.
Okay. Probably you can do it like for another little less than an hour. Probably about 8:30 I'll want to shut her off.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, we definitely have to have our epic duel between Maggie and Ephraim. We haven't had that yet.
Fair enough.
Cool.
For crying out loud, guys. It must be a mammal thing. Just saying.
Yeah.
It's definitely an animal thing.
Short versus tall.
Yep.
Okay, whatever floats your mammalian boat.
Yeah, we'll take a quick bio break and then we'll come back for a little while. Is that
Sounds
okay?
Alrighty.
Right on.
Excuse me. We'll be back in 5-ish.
Back in 5-ish.
Bye-bye.